Many people believe that success comes from big decisions, dramatic changes, or one extraordinary moment. In reality, most lasting achievements are built through small habits repeated consistently over time. The actions you perform every day may seem minor, almost insignificant, but they quietly shape the direction of your life. Small habits are powerful because they accumulate, and over weeks, months, and years, they create results far greater than anyone initially expects. A habit is simply a behavior repeated regularly until it becomes automatic. The beauty of small habits lies in their simplicity. They do not require extreme effort or sudden transformation. Instead, they demand consistency. Reading 10 pages a day may not feel life-changing, but after a year it becomes thousands of pages of knowledge. Exercising for 20 minutes daily may feel small, but over time it strengthens the body, improves health, and builds discipline. Small habits compound into remarkable progress. The problem is that many people underestimate the power of these small actions. Because the results are not immediate, they feel insignificant. People often chase quick results and dramatic breakthroughs, ignoring the quiet routines that truly create success. When improvement is slow and steady, it is easy to doubt its value. However, just as small positive habits create progress, small negative habits also accumulate. Skipping responsibilities, delaying tasks, or choosing comfort repeatedly may feel harmless in the moment, but over time these choices lead to lost potential. Small habits shape identity as well as results. Every action sends a message to your mind about who you are. When you choose discipline, even in a small task, you reinforce the belief that you are a disciplined person. When you complete a commitment, you strengthen your self-trust. Over time, these small decisions build a powerful identity that supports bigger goals. Success is rarely the result of one bold action. It is the natural outcome of a strong identity built through daily habits. Consistency is the true secret behind the effectiveness of small habits. Doing something occasionally has little impact, but repeating it every day creates momentum. Momentum turns effort into progress, and progress in achievement. Even on difficult days, maintaining a small habit keeps you moving forward. The goal is not perfection, but persistence. Each time you show up, even when motivation is low, you strengthen the habit and reinforce discipline. Small habits also reduce resistance. Big changes often feel overwhelming, causing people to quit before they begin. Small habits are manageable. They require little effort to start and are easier to maintain. Once a habit becomes routine, it requires less mental energy, allowing you to build additional habits without feeling overwhelmed. In this way, small improvements gradually transform into powerful systems for success. Over time, the compounding effect of habits becomes undeniable. Progress that once seemed invisible suddenly becomes visible. Skills improve, knowledge grows, and confidence strengthens. What began as a simple daily action becomes a major advantage. Others may see only the final result, but the real secret lies in the quiet repetition of small habits practiced consistently. Ultimately, small habits create big results because they transform ordinary days into steady progress. They remove the pressure of dramatic change and replace it with consistent improvement. When you commit to small positive actions each day, you build a future step by step. Success is not created overnight. It is built quietly through habits that shape your character, strengthen your discipline, and guide your life toward lasting achievement. Success is often imagined as a destination reached through talent, luck, or sudden opportunity. Many people believe that motivation, inspiration, or passion alone can carry them toward their goals. While these things may spark the beginning of a journey, they are rarely strong enough to sustain it. The true force that connects dreams to reality is discipline. Discipline is the bridge that carries you from intention to achievement, from vision to results, and from potential to accomplishment. Motivation is temporary. Some days you feel excited, energized, and ready to work hard. Other days you feel tired, distracted, or discouraged. If your progress depends only on motivation, it will rise and fall with your emotions. Discipline is different. Discipline means showing up even when you do not feel like it. It means taking action because you made a commitment, not because you feel inspired. This consistency is what allows progress to continue regardless of mood or circumstances. Discipline builds structure in your life. Without structure, time easily slips away into distractions, procrastination, and unfinished plans. With discipline, every day gains purpose. You know what needs to be done, and you take steps to complete it. Small tasks completed regularly create momentum. Over time, this momentum grows into meaningful achievements. Discipline transforms scattered effort into focused progress. Another powerful effect of discipline is self-control. Life constantly offers distractions, temptations, and easy alternatives to hard work. It is easier to delay effort, to choose comfort over responsibility, and to follow habits that bring short-term pleasure. Discipline teaches you to resist these impulses. It strengthens your ability to focus on what truly matters rather than what feels easy in the moment. This self-control is essential for long-term success in any area of life. Discipline also builds confidence. Every time you follow through on a commitment, you strengthen trust in yourself. You prove that you can rely on your own actions. This internal trust becomes a powerful source of confidence. Instead of doubting your ability to complete difficult tasks, you begin to believe in your discipline. Confidence built on consistent action is far stronger than confidence based only on words or intentions. Many successful individuals share one common trait. They practice discipline daily. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They create routines that support progress and protect their time. Whether it is studying, training, practicing, or building a business, they show up consistently. Their achievements are not the result of a single moment of brilliance, but the product of countless disciplined actions repeated over time. Discipline also teaches patience. Great goals take time to achieve. Progress is often slow, and results may not appear immediately. Without discipline, it is easy to become discouraged and quit early. With discipline, you learn to trust the process. You continue working even when results are not yet visible, knowing that consistent effort eventually produces meaningful change. Importantly, discipline does not eliminate difficulty. Challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt will always appear. However, discipline gives you the strength to continue despite these obstacles. Instead of stopping when things become difficult, you keep moving forward. This persistence allows you to cross the bridge that others abandon halfway. In the end, discipline truly is the bridge to success. Dreams alone cannot carry you forward, and talent alone cannot guarantee achievement. What connects where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow is the discipline to act consistently, responsibly, and with purpose. Each disciplined step moves you closer to your goals. Over time, those steps carry you across the bridge from ambition to reality. Failure is often seen as something negative, something to avoid, fear, or feel ashamed of. Many people believe that failing means they are not good enough or that their efforts were wasted. This misunderstanding causes people to give up too early or avoid challenges altogether. In reality, failure is not the end of the journey. It is an important lesson within the journey. It is a teacher that shows you where you need to improve, grow, and adjust your approach. Every successful person has experienced failure at some point. Behind every achievement, there are countless attempts that did not work out as planned. The difference between those who succeed and those who quit is not the absence of failure, but the willingness to learn from it. When you treat failure as a lesson instead of a defeat, it becomes a powerful tool for personal development and growth. Failure provides feedback. When something does not go as expected, it forces you to analyze your actions, your strategies, and your mindset. It reveals weaknesses that may have gone unnoticed before. This awareness allows you to make better decisions in the future. Without failure, it would be difficult to identify mistakes or areas that require improvement. In this way, failure acts as a guide, helping you move closer to success. Another important lesson that failure teaches is resilience. Life rarely follows a straight path toward success. There will be obstacles, disappointments, and unexpected challenges along the way. When you face failure and choose to continue instead of quitting, you develop mental strength. Each time you recover from a setback, you become more capable of handling future challenges with confidence and determination. Failure also encourages humility and self-reflection. Success can sometimes create overconfidence, making people believe they have nothing left to learn. Failure reminds you that growth is an ongoing process. It keeps you open to learning new ideas, improving your skills, and adjusting your approach. This mindset of continuous learning is essential for long-term success in any field. One of the biggest dangers related to failure is the fear of it. Fear can prevent people from taking risks, trying new things, or pursuing their goals. When fear controls your decisions, opportunities pass by unnoticed. However, when you accept that failure is simply a part of the learning process, the fear begins to lose its power. You become more willing to take action, experiment, and explore new possibilities. It is also important to remember that failure is temporary. A single mistake or setback does not define your abilities or your future. What truly matters is how you respond to it. If you choose to learn from the experience, adjust your efforts, and try again, failure becomes a stepping stone rather than a barrier. Many breakthroughs in life happen only after multiple failures have provided valuable lessons. Failure teaches patience as well. Achieving meaningful goals often requires time, practice, and persistence. Instant success is rare. By facing and learning from failure, you develop the patience needed to stay committed to your long-term vision. This patience helps you remain focused even when progress seems slow. In the end, failure is not something to fear or avoid. It is an essential part of growth, learning, and success. Each failure carries a lesson that brings you closer to improvement and achievement. When you change your perspective and see failure as a teacher rather than an enemy, you unlock the ability to keep moving forward. With this mindset, failure no longer marks the end of the road. It simply becomes another step on the path towards success. Your mindset is one of the most powerful forces that influences the direction of your life. It is the way you think, the beliefs you hold, and the attitude you carry toward challenges and opportunities. Many people focus only on external factors, such as money, resources, or circumstances when thinking about success. While these factors may play a role, the true foundation of a meaningful and successful life begins with the mindset you choose to develop. Your thoughts shape your actions shape your habits, and your habits ultimately shape your future. A positive and growth-oriented mindset allows you to see possibilities where others see problems. When faced with a challenge, people with a strong mindset do not immediately think about quitting or avoiding the situation. Instead, they focus on learning, adapting, and improving. They understand that difficulties are part of the process of growth. By viewing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles, they develop the resilience needed to move forward even when circumstances become difficult. Mindset also affects the level of confidence you carry in your daily life. When you believe in your ability to learn and improve, you become more willing to take action. Confidence does not always appear before effort. It often grows as a result of consistent effort. When your mindset encourages progress and persistence, you become more comfortable stepping outside your comfort zone. This willingness to act allows new opportunities, experiences, and achievements to enter your life. Another important aspect of mindset is how you respond to failure. People with a fixed mindset often see failure as proof that they are not capable. As a result, They avoid risks and remain stuck in familiar routines. On the other hand, individuals with a growth mindset see failure as feedback. They recognize that mistakes provide valuable lessons and guide them toward improvement. Instead of being discouraged, they use failure as motivation to become stronger and wiser. Mindset also influences how you interact with others and how you approach relationships. A positive and open mindset encourages understanding, cooperation, and empathy. When you approach life with curiosity and respect, you build stronger connections with the people around you. These relationships often create support, encouragement, and opportunities that help shape your future in positive ways. Your daily thoughts play a significant role in maintaining the right mindset. Negative thinking can easily create doubt, fear, and hesitation. If you constantly focus on limitations, you begin to believe that progress is impossible. However, when you consciously guide your thoughts toward learning, gratitude, and possibility, you create a mental environment that supports growth. Over time, this positive thinking becomes a habit that strengthens your mindset and your outlook on life. Mindset is not something that changes instantly. It is developed gradually through awareness, learning, and practice. Reading, reflecting, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and setting meaningful goals can all contribute to strengthening your mindset. The more you invest in improving your way of thinking, the more your actions begin to reflect confidence, determination, and discipline. In the end, your mindset shapes your future because it determines how you see the world and how you respond to it. Two people can face the same situation and experience completely different outcomes simply because their mindsets are different. By choosing a mindset focused on growth, resilience, and possibility, you create a path towards success, fulfillment, and continuous improvement. Your future is not only defined by circumstances, it is largely shaped by the way you choose to think today. One of the biggest reasons people fail to reach their goals is not lack of talent, opportunity, or intelligence. The real reason is delay. Many people have dreams, ideas, and plans, but they keep postponing action. They believe there will be a better time, a perfect moment, or the right conditions tomorrow. Unfortunately, tomorrow often becomes another tomorrow, and before they realize it, time has passed and opportunities have disappeared. Success belongs to those who take action today, not those who keep waiting for the future. Taking action today means recognizing that the present moment is the most powerful time you have. The past cannot be changed, and the future is uncertain, but the present offers you the chance to make decisions and move forward. Every small step you take today brings you closer to your goals. Even if the progress seems slow, it is still progress. Waiting, on the other hand, keeps you in the same place and slowly weakens your motivation and confidence. Many people delay action because they fear failure. They worry that their efforts may not succeed or that others may judge them. This fear creates hesitation, and hesitation turns into procrastination. However, avoiding action does not protect you from failure. It only guarantees that you will never move forward. When you take action, even if you make mistakes, you gain experience and knowledge that help you improve. Each attempt brings you closer to success. Another reason people wait is the desire for perfection. They want everything to be planned, organized, and flawless before they begin. In reality, perfection rarely exists at the beginning of any journey. Most successful achievements begin with imperfect steps. Progress is made by learning, adjusting, and improving along the way. When you focus too much on perfection, you lose valuable time that could have been used to grow and develop. Taking action today also builds confidence. Confidence does not appear suddenly, it grows through experience. Each time you start something new, complete a task, or overcome a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are capable. These small victories strengthen your belief in your own abilities. Over time, this confidence becomes a powerful force that encourages you to pursue bigger, and more meaningful goals. Action also creates momentum. When you begin moving toward your goals, you build a rhythm of productivity and determination. Momentum makes it easier to continue working because each completed step motivates you to take the next one. This steady movement helps you stay focused and committed, even when difficulties appear. Without action, momentum never begins, and goals remain only ideas in your mind. It is important to remember that taking action today does not mean making huge, dramatic changes all at once. Sometimes a simple step is enough to begin the journey. Writing the first page, studying for a few minutes, starting a workout, or making a plan can be the beginning of something meaningful. What matters most is the decision to start now rather than postponing it again. Life moves quickly, and opportunities do not wait forever. Every day that passes a chance either to move forward or to remain where you are. When you choose action, you take control of your future. You transform ideas into reality and dreams into achievements. In the end, success is built by those who act while others hesitate. The present moment holds the power to change your direction, your progress, and your future. Do not wait for the perfect time or the perfect conditions. The best time to begin is today. The message of this entire speech is simple but powerful. Real change begins with small decisions made every day. Success is not built overnight, and it is not created by one big moment. It grows from small habits, strong discipline, a positive mindset, and the courage to take action even when things are uncertain. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to the future you want to create. Small habits may seem insignificant at first, but over time they build powerful results. Discipline keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. Failure teaches lessons that make you stronger and wiser. Your mindset shapes how you see challenges and opportunities, and taking action today ensures that your dreams do not remain just ideas. When these principles work together, they create a strong foundation for success and personal growth. You begin to trust yourself more, overcome fear, and develop the resilience needed to face life's challenges. Progress becomes a daily practice rather than a distant goal. In the end, your future is not decided by luck or circumstance alone. It is shaped by the habits you build, the mindset you choose, and the actions you take today. If you stay consistent, keep learning from failure, and refuse to delay your efforts, you will gradually create a life filled with growth, achievement, and purpose.